Hello everyone, welcome back. I wanted to show you this quick video on a flip through in my self-care journal. So if that is something that you are interested in, stay tuned because we are going to get started on flipping through this. I wanted to do a disclaimer or a shout out or whatever you guys call it for three planner here on YouTube that gave me the inspiration to do this. The first is Cam from Piece of the Plans. I watched her flip through of her self-care journal or planner or whatever wording they call it. I'm calling it self-care journal. And I was totally like, oh, maybe that'll help. I think I need that. And I was looking through hers, and then another lady did a self-care setup, and her name is Amy with Aim to Plan here on YouTube. And she did like this 30-day. Now I only watched one of her videos, and it was about doing 30 days of self-care, and she lists like 1 through 30 and all the different things that she could do and plug them into the calendar, and she set it up, and I totally fell for that. So I did my version of that here. So I like giving people credit when they give me ideas and inspiration, because I don't have any problem doing that. Some people steal people ideas. I'm not that type of person. I like to give shout out for people who give me inspiration. So the third lady is Planning with Michelle, I think it is, or Plan with Michelle here on YouTube. And she did this breakdown about the 6 phases of self-care. Like, it was like I took some notes, but I don't know where they are right now. But those three, once I finished watching those three ladies, I was hooked. So I wanted to just say, hey y'all, thank you, and give the shout out to them, because they are one of the reasons why it really pushed me to do this self-care journal. Also, I want to give a big shout out to Rachelle from Scrap Craftastic, because I used her idea for using washi and laminating it and making it my cover. She did a couple videos on, and she has a couple items that she used creating dashboards and covers and stuff using washi, and I was so excited. Now the second thing is, and we're going to get started, is Isis Ella Jewels, the jewel box. Now I had a jewel box subscription for like 6 or 7 months, or however it ran. I have 6 or 7 jewel box kits here, and they're collecting dust. This one's got to be at least 3 or 4 years old, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I think this is 2017 or something like that. I don't remember. But anyway, whatever year it was, because I don't remember. It was a couple years ago. They've been sitting collecting dust, and I said that 2022 is starting new. I'm doing something totally different this year. My life has totally changed in so many different ways that I decided that I'm going to stop hoarding these things, because I have a craft room full of stuff. You guys can literally come here and go shopping and get everything you need and then some. So I decided that I am going to use the items that I have and stop hoarding them so I can enjoy them to the fullest. So that's what I did. So I took my jewel box out. Let me tell you about, I'm going to try to do this without crying, because this jewel box is emotional for me. Like, this particular one was called Bloom from Within. You want to talk about a life-saving jewel box kit? This one's it. Yes, I have the self-love kit as well. Nah, this one here should have been called self-care, because I'm telling you, this thing has saved me on many different realms. When it first came, it came at a time when my life was devastated. I mean, like, everywhere, anything you can even imagine or think, it was going on, and I didn't know where to go, what to do, and I'm telling you, this jewel box here, and you know what I love a lot even more about this jewel box is the fact that it came with a digital. I use that thing all the time in everything that I do, because this has saved me. And I actually sent a message to the young lady that created that's the owner of this, and let her know how, you know, grateful I was, because it really has impacted my life. So anyway, we're not going to go into all that anymore. I think it was on Instagram or one of them. I don't remember. It was a while ago. So I pulled this out and I wanted to create my self-care journal. Now, as you can see, this is the front, this is the back, this is all the washi that was in the kit. As you can see, I ran out in the front, but I found some paper in my stash. Let me make sure I'm in frame. Some paper in my stash, and I used this as the inside cover because it was green and black, and it went with the theme. And as you can see, I ran out of washi. This is a lot of washi because this is a big size happy planner, so they are huge. So that was a lot of washi that came in that pack, and I was so grateful to use it, and I love the way it came out. And I watched Scrap Craftastic do hers, so I followed her instructions and did the same thing. These are the die cuts that came in the pack. These are some of them. I used some of them, and I gave some. No, I ain't giving any away. You know, I ain't giving anything away if I'm hoarding it. So I used some of the elements, not from all the jewel boxes that I have. I have 7 jewel boxes altogether. And I pulled a lot of elements from all of them that was speaking to me that I wanted to incorporate in my self-care journal. These are just regular classic size discs from the Happy Planner. And we'll get started. I actually print my name in a font that I love, and I print it in different colors all over the page, and I print it out so I can have I print it on clear sticker paper so I can have when I need to, you know, start a journal and put my name on it, boom, I got it. So I just use that here, and here it is. So inside is this is what it looks on the inside. As you can see, I still have that pattern paper. This is the pattern paper that actually came in the jewel box with this kit. This is also a die cut that came in with this kit as well. I also used the digital, which is also the pattern paper. I used it already, so I can't even show it. But this is the pattern paper. It was like a dark gray and a light gray and in a lighter dark gray polka dot paper that I created my welcome page, or this journal belongs to Jessica, and I used one of the same image that is here, and it was digital. Also with the digitals, I used these items that also came in the kit as stickers, and I already used them. But I created these like cards, and I don't want to say call them journaling cards, but I'm going to say I call them, you know, inspirational affirmation cards or whatever. I got that idea from Piece of Plans. I saw that she had pulled some out from somewhere that she said she had, and I was like, ooh, I'm gonna need that. So I created this pocket using that, and hold these in here. So I made them really big. These are about 5 by 8 because I have a big planner, and I really need to see this. This thing here is what I'm working. This is my goal. Like, this is my all-time goal. Grow through everything you go through. And if you guys know me, you know the hell I went through in 2021, and I'm still, you know, trying to get through it. And everybody who knows me, you knows what that is, and that's all it is. And on the back, I put the other journaling card or whatever on the back, and it says, "A promise to me. I'm still learning about you. I'm still learning about what you love. I'm going to give us more of that. XOXO me." Love that. It's just inspirational. So here's another one. It says, "I'm physically, mentally, and emotionally ready to enter a new phase in my life. I'm ready to grow and get better." Amen. So on the back it says, "Reset your mind daily." And this is actually one of the die cuts, as you can see here. And I just wanted to use that because sometimes you just gotta keep your mouth shut. Keep your mouth shut. Trust me, this whole kit is bomb. She needs to bring this one back. I think you need, if you're listening to me, bring this back as a self-care and use a different color, like purple. I'm just saying, because you know I missed the purple one, but that's another story. So anyway, yeah, I actually turned this kit purple in my computer, so when I use it again, you're going to see it purple, but that's another story in itself. So on the back, it just says reset. You'll see this more than once because gotta tell myself to do that often. Okay, so here I have this one. I didn't center it on purpose because I was going to take my wet erase marker and just like make notes or whatever I think I need to write here in regards to rebuild your soul. Woo! So anyway, on the back it says Control Alt Delete. Control yourself, Queen. Alter your thoughts and delete negativity. Okay, love, 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 love this. Now this one, y'all, brings tears to my eyes every time I see this image, because this is definitely me. I got my happy face on every day, but this is what I'm going through underneath. And only one person that is in my life right now knows this about me, because she sees me every day. And the way we sit in our cubicles, we sit like this. So me and her are like this, diagonal. And there's an aisle here, so there's no wall. So we see each other. So she sees me crying, you know, on the side, where the two people that are sit here don't, because we have a wall. And then this one here, her back is to me, so she doesn't usually see me. And this one here has a wall that's in front of me. So this one here, her name is Shanita. Shout out to my boo-boo. That's my little sweetheart. She, you know, she said something to me, and she cried, and I cried, and it's basically this. And every time I see this image, it just brings back the memory of what she said to me. And I'm grateful because, you know, we all are going through something. We all have been through something. We all are still getting through it. Some are still healing. Some are still. But at the end of the day, we still need to move forward. And so this image just speaks volumes to me. So I'm grateful for this image. It makes me teary-eyed every time I see it. Even right now, I got tear in my eye, because every time I see it, it's emotional for me, because it just basically sums up everything that I went through, everything I'm feeling, everything I'm, you know, just thinking about. It's just, you ever hear that expression, a picture says 1,000 words, something like that, something along that line? That's one of them. It says, show us the real you, but without that, boom. So on the back, it says, love yourself through the good and bad times, Queen. So, yeah, amen. And here's that reset again. And on the back of that, it says, don't forget, Queen, you can start late, start over, be unsure, try and fail, and still succeed. Love, 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 love that. So these are my affirmation cards, I guess we're going to call them, that I made using the Jewel Box kit. Because this particular kit, again, was a digital as well as a physical. And I was blessed, so blessed to have it, and I use it often. So I went digital on this welcome to my journal page, I guess. Because when I open my journal, I want to see, you know, like a welcome, like an invitation. Because to me, I don't like just open it up and then you see, like, just that. I don't like that. I want you to know what this is first when you open it. That's just what I like. So I just have it in here, hello beautiful you. If you ever see any of my planners, most of them that I do on my own planners or journals that I create, they always have this hello beautiful you, because you are. And I have this journal belongs to, and then the image as well here. On the back is one of my favorite quotes of all times ever. One of my favorite quotes of all times. And it says, my worth is not determined by what people think or say about me. And that was said by Jessica Smith. And do you guys know who Jessica Smith is? This girl right here. Yeah, that is my maiden name, Smith. I am Jessica Hailey right now, but Jessica Smith is what I was born with. So that is one of my quotes I have said for decades and decades and decades. And I used to, you know, live by this quote because it's true. Your worth is not determined by what people think or say about you. And that's the end of it. So I thought I would remind myself of what I said and what I used to do and say to other people, that I have to adhere to my own advice. Okay. So now I broke this journal down in 5 tabs. I made my own dividers, and I made faith, self-care, wellness, journaling, and group. So like I was telling you earlier, so this is just a folder with a tab on it that I created using a laminating sheet, and I just stuck, this I didn't have anywhere to put it, so I just punched it and stuck it here. So that's just what I did with that. I didn't know where to put it. But these are a whole bunch of all 7 of the die cuts and all 7 kits that I have. All the ones that spoke to me, I just pulled them out. I didn't care what color they were. I didn't care how they looked. I just pulled them out. This is a sticker, a sticker, a sticker, and a sticker that was in the kit itself, and I just set them in there and then positioned the die cuts how I have them, and boom, this is how it is. I love this one because it says self-care is not cooking, cleaning, or running errands. I love that. Because sometimes, you know, we think we doing self-care. We out there, you know, at the supermarket. I'm just saying. So that was a reminder for me. I felt like that was especially for me because I will act like I'm doing something for myself, knowing I'm in there scrubbing floors and knowing darn well that is not self-care. That is self-work. So, yeah, these are some of the elements that were in the kits, and I pulled them out. Disconnect to reconnect. I just loved this. This is like my motto here. I am more than enough. If you know that my catch-all planner says I am enough on the front. That is like the theme of the year. And yeah, oh, this is me right here, y'all. I have to remember this. Stop being a people pleaser. I'm always the type of person that want to make sure that everybody's taken care of, but I never take care of myself. Number one reason why I started this planner, because this journal, because it is needed for me. So this is some of the pattern paper that is in the kit, that became with the kit, and it's called Bloom from Within. So this is one of the pattern pieces of paper. I wanted to put it on the back here so you can, you know, have something to back up on. And in my faith part, I remember last year's faith journal was, my faith planner last year was classic size, and I just loved this, and I had to put it in this journal, in this journal. I was right the first time. But I didn't want to do it over. So what I did was I took it out of the my faith planner, my classic size, and I just blew it up in my my printer is also a copier, so I was able to copy it full size. It's, you know, not perfect. Certain things were cut off, but I could care less. I just needed this to be in here because this is definitely important to me. So I glued something I got from Print Pray Slay. I created 2 years ago my faith journal, my faith planner was big size, and I used the Print Pray Slay digital that I purchased, and used, you know, I kind of revamped it a little, altered it a little bit to fit me, because whereas you see purple, that was pink. The bingo, I think this is something a little different. I just made it my own and used that. So this is like a prayer bingo. You pick which one that you're going to pray on, and whatever it is, you pray. You know, so you pick peace or health or forgiveness and help. You pray on those things, and I love that. So I wanted to make sure I incorporated this inside of my faith journal here. So here right now, the only thing I have set up here right now is just some papers, because I want to make sure that I stay a little liberal with this, that I don't feel like bound down to doing it daily, because I'm not going to lie to myself and set myself up like I did the last couple years with these planners and not use them, or just use them for a month or two and then I fall off. So I decided to, you know, just incorporate this in here as a faith journal, but to take notes when I see something that, you know, caught my eye, like this scripture just caught my eye on flourish, and I used Kelly Plans stickers to decorate just a piece of paper. This is what the paper looks like when it's not decorated. And then of course I use piece of Kelly Plans here also, and I will, when I get another one, I'll just do my notes and do it like that, and then I'll keep doing it until something else changes, and then that's how I have it set up. So anywho, and then I just have my extra pages here, and I use the green because it just goes with the theme, but I'm going to put whatever's in there and use whatever colors I want when I feel like it, because it's my journal. So we got self-care, and this is some of the paper from the pattern paper from the cover that I got. It came with a lot of different bright, happy, vibey colors. So since this was the same type of green from the cover, I thought that I would use this and just cut it down to be a what's this called? To be a divider. The back is blank, But that's all. That's okay. I'll probably decorate it when I feel like it, when I figure out what I'm going to do with it. If you have any ideas, you can put it down in the description box below. Anywho, this is the 30 day of self-care. Now, this was, let me see if I can find it. Let's see here. Okay, so this was, I'm going to show you where it came from. So this was this. It was called 30 Days of Gratitude. So instead of gratitude, I whited out the word gratitude, and then I copied it in my copier, and then I put the word self-care. I used Kelly LaPlane's sticker book and put the words down, and my Mamby sticker book. So this is Kelly LaPlane and Mamby, I believe, a variety of different sticker books. And I chose 30 items or 30 things I can do that's self-care related. So I just stuck them here and stuck some stickers, kind of decorated it a little bit, and then I laminated it. I know it doesn't look, you probably didn't realize it because, and I'm going to tell you why. So remember I was telling you about the young lady named Amy from Ames the Plan here on YouTube, and how she did a 30-day, I'm sorry, that's my neighbors, you guys. I'm sorry, I don't have any control over them out there screaming. But anyway, I had 30 days. She did the 30-day, what was it called? Oh, this 30 days of self-care, and how she created the calendar. And I said, like, the day I do craft, you're going to put, okay, on the 25th of February, I did crafting. I'm going to put a number 1 on the 25th of February, because that's what I did in regards to self-care. Well, that's what she showed. So what I did a version of that. That's where I got this inspiration from. And then here is the calendar on the back. I made this a wet erase board, and I will do it as I need it. And as the months go, I can put January or February here, and then number it and tell you which ones I did on what day. And then keep reusing it and erase it and do it for the next month and the next month. So I made this into a dry erase board. I don't know if you know that you don't have to have those edges. Like here has an edge on it, so it would stay laminated. You don't need that if the paper is by itself. Now, if you have two pages together, then yes, you would need that border on the edge. But if they're not, you don't need it, because it's just one paper. It's stuck to itself, so there's no need to. So I just cut it right on the line and repunched it, and boom, here it is. So my thoughts in regards to my self-care, I actually used some inserts from my classic size wellness planner. I just took a couple pages out and, you know, made them big size, and I want to see if this will work for me. I'm still trying to figure out what's going to work in regards to my self-care journal. So I did, you know, do one day to see whether this would be okay, or if this is okay for me. So that was the 20th. That's when I started putting this together. I've been putting it together for a couple days. Every day I'll get a new idea, and then I'll make sure I incorporate. So that's why I haven't shown this until now, because every day I find something different. So this is just an entry that I have here, and you know, yeah, so that's how it is. And I'm not sure if this is going to work, but I know it worked in the past, so I wanted to give it a try. So that's how this works. And I just made a couple pages, and I made them black and white. I didn't want all that color because I didn't know what colors. I didn't want to really deal with the different or variety of colors. Again, I'm sorry about my neighbors outside. My craft room has a window here, and my window actually to the craft room faces the parking lot. So unfortunately, you're going to have we get to have all the neighbors and their loudness outside. Sorry. So the next divider is wellness. So in wellness, I chose, now this is old. I'm saying this has to be at least 6 to 8 years old, this planner page. But I loved how cute and girly it looked. It reminded me of doilies. And it's paper thin, like very thin paper that I backed it up. So of course I laminated the one side so that the tab wouldn't rip, because I'm telling you, when I say it was paper thin, it's as thin as the copy paper you put in a photocopier. That's how thin this paper was. But it was still pretty, and I wanted to have it in this planner. So I just backed it up with the pattern paper from the kit, and I just reinforced it on that side with the laminated sheet, so it's nice and sturdy and thick. The paper that came with the jewel box, it was already very thick cardstock, very nice quality, and so I just backed it on here and I used that. So as I had mentioned before about the liking some pages that were in my classic, well, these came from my wellness planner that was classic size. Some of the items that I did, I had to have them in this one. Now, this is not really set up yet. I just kind of have it in here jumbled around. I haven't figured out what I'm going to do yet, but at least I have some items in here that I know I'm going to use. So this was one of the ones that I did. I used stickers. This actually was a Post-it that I glued down into my classic size, and I just did, my daily workout, and just different screen time, emotions, all the different things. I found this on the Google, and I printed it out, and all that kind of stuff. So I created that, and I wanted to have it in this planner, in this journal this year, so I made it big size. I sized it big, and yay for me, and I love it. This sneaker I used, I made it polka dot and purple. You know me, I will figure it out. So this is my workout schedule, and that hasn't changed. We're going to keep it that way. And the back is still plain. I haven't figured out what I'm going to put on the back, and I don't care. As you guys know, sometimes I go on liquid diet when I'm overwhelmed, when I'm stressed, when I'm upset, when I'm sad. If I don't eat, I'll get a little on the sick side. So instead of me eating, I will go on liquid diet when I feel some kind of way about anything. Or if I overeat or eat too much or feel really gross or whatever the situation is. I am one of those ones, when I'm overwhelmed, I will go liquid diet. All the time. That's what I do. So anywho, I created my little liquid diet planning and prepping, and just put a couple shakes that I like to drink. I use this one. I think I use this one probably 90% of the time. I only used these when I was working from home and I wanted to feel more fuller. Then I would use these. But when I'm working Monday through Friday, listen, I will use that in a heartbeat. And this is what I use most of the time, because I get my protein, I get all the nutrients I need, and I didn't have to eat a meal. This is my meal. You know what I mean? So that's what I did, and I created that using the stickers, and boom, bam, boom. This is how it looks. And the back is also blank. Just some meal ideas I wanted to do, and I was feeling like trying to figure out what I want to do. I did breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I just used some stickers that I had in my stash, and then I created something like this, and then had drink water. I thought it was cute, and I wanted to make sure it was in here. Now, you guys know I'm a cheesehead. That's the number one reason why I am not vegan right now, because I am addicted to cheese. If I could get over this cheese addiction, y'all, I would be a vegan. But because I can't get rid of it, I'm not vegan. I'm just vegetarian. That's just how it is. Every now and then I do have, maybe once or twice a year, I'll have a piece of salmon because I have a craving for it. I don't know why, but I crave salmon a couple times a year. So I have, created a cheese-free meal planning and prep ideas. So I just did like 6 breakfasts, 6 lunches, 6 dinners, and this is how it came out. And I loved, when I did this, I really had so much fun doing it when it was in my classic, using the stickers. So I had to have it in here as well. So I just went ahead and printed it or copied it big size so I can pop it in my big planner or big journal. Another one, this is just a regular meal plan. This, 24 other ideas of what I can do meal prep wise. Remember to do some things and eat clean, eat, sleep, and all that good stuff. So yeah, this is how I did it, and love it. And that's what I have. So what I did was, I thought that I would make some copies of my very old and very first fitness planner. This was the the ones that wasn't undated fitness planner from back in the day, from the very first one that came out, I think. So I thought I would make copy a couple of the pages and see how I would like to incorporate that in here. Because since I'm doing food and exercise under wellness and self-care, I'm going to do more of a mental situation there. I thought that I would just focus on, I thought these pages would probably work a little better than the other ones. So I thought that we would just give this a try and see how it works. It has the water, the exercise, and the food. So I thought I would use that as my as a start off. I only put a couple pages in here. I did front and back, and just to see how I would like it. And if I decide that this is too much and I want to switch up, I can always just, you know, leave whatever I filled out there, punch it, and put it back in here. And that's that. I mean, I made copies. I did this in my white gel pen, and I did one page, and I just kept it, you know, on the side and use it as I need it. So if this does really work and I really love and enjoy it, then I will just keep using it, and it'll look just like this with my handwriting. So the next tab I also did clear, and I just put some more die cuts from all 6 of the jewel boxes that I have, or 7 of the jewel boxes that I have, and these are the inspirational things that I have in here. I thought they were really, really cute, and I just backed it up with some more pattern paper from one of the other jewel boxes that I have. I think it's the self-love one, maybe. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think this was, and this is what the pattern paper looks on the other side. And if I feel like it, I can always switch it out. So right now it looks like this, and if I want, I can switch it out and put it like this, and then it'll look like that, and it's still cute. So either one, you know, will work, but I just have it like this for now. And so this is journaling. So this is where I put all my feelings and emotions. I made this journaling sheet. I don't know if you guys know, but I do my own journaling sheets that I also have in my Etsy shop if you guys are interested. Not this one, because this one is this doesn't belong to me, but I do have some like Bible journaling entries that I have in my Etsy shop, and I use that kind of a theme, and then instead of what I had there on the bottom, I think it was peace or something, I put this instead, because this was also part of the digital. And then I just did how I felt. You know, I did how I've been working out, what I wanted to do, how I felt on whatever I'm going through at this time, and how upset I was, because, you know, it's been a rough week for me, and yeah. So anyway, on the back, I also used the digital as well, and it says, "Let that pen flow, queen." So you most likely, my inserts are going to look like this or have that phrase on it. So whenever I'm feeling some kind of way, or even if it's good or bad, I'm going to put it down. I have these sheets as well that were given to me by a nice lady. Her name is Chris. Hi, Christina, if you're listening, from Facebook. She and I befriended each other, you know, on the planner, in the planner group on Facebook, and she sent me some happy mail, and these were some of the inserts that were in it. And of course, as you remember seeing this one, I was so grateful to have this, and I thought the green was perfect. And of course, here's still some more. I only print some more of these, but I thought I would incorporate it on the days that I have a great day. Maybe I might want to journal something different and want a different style than what I have here. So I thought I would incorporate all of these if I go on vacation, on a day there's a birthday or somebody I need to celebrate. I can have this here. I was so grateful for these inserts. When she gave them to me, I was like, yay for me. So anyway, I also have some of these planner, these project pages that I can also cover up with washi, and then use this as something that I want to journal as well. These pages don't have to be just for a project or goal. You can always use them for, you know, whatever, anything. All, you know, the options are endless. So they are front and back, and I just took the green ones out and thought I'd put it here. I also took some green checklists out of my monthly planner that I had from a couple years ago, and thought I would stick them in here too, because you never know when you might need them. So that's what these look like, and I just stuck them in here, and that's how that is. Now this is my group. I do attend group weekly because of everything that I've been through. I thought that I needed to have some backup. So I use one of the pattern papers from my jewel box. I believe this one has to do with the hair theme. It was a hair theme. I just don't remember the name of it, but I loved this. Every time I see it, I just like, I love it. So I just used that as the backing to some of the paper that came with the other one. This one's paper thin as well. It was a little thicker than the other one, but I still wanted to back it up with this because this one's really thick. And then I just reinforced it with some tape, and then I put my group name on here. I'm not going to really go into all this because this is too much for Jessica. But what I did was I put a couple pages. I started in what group the first week in November. It took me 3 months to get the group, y'all. They've been trying to get me to go, but I couldn't. I wasn't ready. So when I became ready, I decided that I was going to utilize the horizontal, many horizontal planners that I have. And I'm honest, I found that it wasn't really, I didn't use it much. I only used it this much because it was the week of Thanksgiving. But look how the empty pages. So I have to figure out how I'm going to utilize it moving forward because I'm not sure. And these are just all the handouts that I received at group. So that's where I'm putting all my group pages and information and stuff that I get. So we're almost done. These are the leftover laminating sheets from the cover because I have big laminating sheets. They make them very large for you to make your own covers, and the regular laminating sheets aren't big enough for you to do big size covers. I mean, you could double them up, but you'll have that crease, and I didn't want to bother with that. So I just, what was left over, I did these tab dividers that I probably won't use, but if I do, they're here, and or I can just cut them down and use them in my Big Nietzsche if I need to. But it has a middle, a left, a middle, and a right tab, and I can always name, put names at the top when and if I do need them. I also put this and because it was green and polka dot, I just put this in here. I probably won't use it either, and if I don't need it, I'll take it out, but I wanted to make sure I had something in here. This is a teacher planner, but a teacher planner divider, but if I decide to use it, I'll probably just cover this up with something else. But right now it doesn't bother me because I'm not really using it. And this is the back of the planner. Oh my goodness, guys. So we are done. This is the back. And this is the flip through of my self-care journal. So I hope you like it. If you do, please give me that big thumbs up. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget subscription is free. All you have to do is click that red button, and we are all part of the same family. Yay for us. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you know every time I upload a video. So thanks for watching. Until next time, be blessed.